Hey guys, how's it going? It's Target here. Welcome back to another episode of the Edmonton Oilers Be a GM. Now, we had talked when I left off, we were talking about what we should do to alleviate our cap problem here so we can get everybody signed. Because if you look at our GM options, I'll show you contracts first. We have a couple guys that are just tendered right now. Is that not the case? Yeah. Miraz, Broadhead, and then Madison Bowie, right? So those are guys that we want to get signed up long term, and we can do that if we, well, obviously we can sign Miraz, but we can do that if we get this cap space alleviated right now. And Miles too, that's another one, right? So there's our goalies. Let me just take a look here. Miles. Now, there was a goalie in free agency I wanted to bring your guys' attention to that I did not notice that we will be going after. Let me show you. This is crazy. Every now and then, one of these guys slip through. All right. Boom. Rodney Kunitz, 4.5 yellow stars, 21 years old. What happened? He must be an RFA, right? Let's switch it. No, he's a UFA, if you can believe it or not. 4.5 yellow stars. That's crazy that he slipped to free agency, so we'll be taking advantage of that. But first, we need to make the trade that everybody told me to get. Not everybody. That's a little bit of an exaggeration. But a lot of people told me to go after. But before we do that, guys, I need you to click that like button and subscribe. It helps me a ton. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter at TargetOdd18, okay? It helps me a ton. It helps me grow. So if you guys want to see more of this stuff more often, you got to help me grow. All right, let's get into this. Enough of that jibber jabber. We'll go and make that trade with the Winnipeg Jets for Beckett. Here he is. Give you guys a little refresher. Timothy Beckett, 86 overall center. But he's more about his, look at his physical category, is crazy. But he's more about his puck skills and his shooting, his skating. It's all great. The only thing that's not great is his defense, but it doesn't make any sense. He's got 89 shot blocking and 84 stick checking. I guess it's the awareness. But Tim Beckett is our man. Everybody said it was an obvious choice. So we throw Ladd on here. All right, and then we're going to throw on, where is he here? Mark Fane. All right. Mark Fane will be our man there. That'll give us $10 million cap space. Now, in terms of value, those guys are pretty close. I think that'll definitely send it through. What's the relationship? We're rivals. That's the problem. Somebody said try and get a first out of Winnipeg. I don't think that's gonna. I don't think that's gonna happen. They don't want to get rid of it either. So Beckett for Ladd and Fane. I think that's a great trade that's going to benefit us in the immediate. And down the road when we finally give up the reins to the Edmonton Oilers. So I'm going to offer this trade. Will it go? And it will. I doubt anybody will think Winnipeg came out on the short end of the stick with this trade, so it's a done deal. And I'm happy with that trade. Absolutely. So it's going to be another dominating year, guys. Another dominating year. I mean, how many first-line players do we have? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 first-line players, 2 top 2D, a couple top 4 defensemen. It's just ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And now we're going to actually be adding a goalie to the mix. Miles, we're going to have to sign. We got to sign these players, though. All right, we got to sign these players first. So let us go to free agency. Oh, no, not free agents. Contracts. We got to go to our contracts. All right, let's get these boys locked down. We got 9.245. So here's Mitch Miraz. We're not going to worry about him first. We're going to do Broadhead first. He's our third-line center. Nice. Like a really good two-way forward. Great shot. Gavin Broadhead. Hold on, I need to get my calculator out. All right. So first, negotiate a new contract with you, Gavin. What do you want? You want 3.5 for 3 years? All right. We can give him 3.5 for 4 years. It's the same thing. So 3.5 times 0.85. 2.975 on the nose. So let's offer him 2.975. And the other big contract will be, there you go, for 4 years. There you go, Gavin. And Madison Bowie. All right. He wants $4 million for 3 years. We can get him 3.965 for 2. Really, you're splitting hairs. We'll do the 4. And, oh, hold on. That will give us 3.4. 3.4 for Madison Bowie. And that'll get, oh, we got to sign Miles as well. I forgot about that. We'll be able to get him. Let me just go to him right now. Miles. There you are. What do you want, Miles? He doesn't want too much, I don't think. He's like 1 mil. Oh, 2.3. Oh, look at that. It actually goes down when you give him more years. 2.120 for 3 years. And that will be 1.805. That's so cheap. All right, 1.805 for an 84 backup goalie. That's craziness. All right. So we'll sim a day. We'll see if they sign. I don't think that they will right away because we're in free agency now. No, they won't. Yeah. So before we continue, I'm going to go get that goalie before somebody snatches him up. Nobody's interested, which is the funniest thing about it. Nobody at all is interested in him. 21 years old, and he's only one. Oh, there's one team interested. Vancouver is. 700,000. We're going to give him $1 million for 3 years. We'll give him that two-way contract. He wants 3 years. He's only asking 700. Hopefully, we can lure him out of van. So let's see what happens. We're going to sim a week because that's usually how long it takes for your players to deliberate. Now, we may lose out because these guys went to RFA. They may wait a little bit longer. We'll see. I don't know exactly the process anymore. I usually get people signed. Yes, we got Rodney Kunitz. 4.5 yellow star goalie. Unbelievable. Madison Bowie rejected it. So did Justin Miles. And so did Gavin Broadhead. Alright, hold on. We got $9.2 million left. I'm not going to dink around with these guys. They went to free agency. Let me just make sure what they want is what I can give them. Alright. Shouldn't have let them go. But you know what? Contracts. It is what it is. I guess I can't apply that once they go to the RFA. You have to sign them before. It was a risk we had to take in order to trade anybody. So let me just see. He wants 3.5. So we're going to give, let's see, 3.5. And then we know there's a 4. So it's 7.5. And our goalie, Miles, wants 2.355. Oops. Oh, god damn it. God damn it. 2.355 plus 3.5 plus 4 is 9.855. We don't have quite enough to get them all. That's kind of scary. What's our most important part? I think that the defenseman, Madison Bowie's probably the most important, so we'll give him, what's the cheapest? Hold on, what's the cheapest? We got to save as much as we can. So 3.965 for Bowie. 2 years at 3.9. There you go. Give him exactly what he's asking. And then centerman. Oh, it's center. Broadhead. All right, he wants 3.5. We'll give him 3.5 for 4 years. There's what you get. And then we'll worry about the goalie afterwards. Mitch Mraz, what do you want, man? I mean, I really don't need to give you anything. Fourth line forward. He wants a one-way contract. You know what? He's not going to play. I'll leave him as tendered and see if he just accepts because it's not going to be much. And we'll leave the goalie for now. Like, I just don't know what to do with him. We'll have to wait it out. We'll see what we can do. All right, so let's go a week. Let's see if we get those guys. I'm really disappointed that they didn't want to sign. Let's see here. Come on. They should take it. It looks like some of them are off the table now. We got Madison Bowie. Cash offer so generous. Gavin Broadhead. Generous offer. Okay, looks, there is room for Miles now. But we're going to be tight in cap space. We're going to be very tight in cap space. Goalies. Miles. 2.355. We're the only team interested in him. Now, I can't remember how much we tendered him. It wasn't much. You know what? Let's wait. Let's see. Let's wait him out. Let's wait him out, and let's see what happens. We might be able to get him for the tendered offer. So we'll go to September, because it's only going to be about a million or something like that. It's only going to be a million, 1.2 million or something like that to get him signed. So hopefully we can get him. And we got that goalie now anyway, the 4.5 yellow star. Like, play him. That's crazy. I can't believe that guy slipped through to free agency. It's absolutely nuts. Come on. It'll be interesting to see what happens with Miles. I mean, he's a good goalie. Does anybody want to take a chance on him? He's 24 years old. 24 years old. 84 overall. Could be somebody's 85, 86 overall goalie if they want to give him the chance. But the fact that nobody's interested in him and nobody's giving him an offer. Heck, if he wants too much, I mean, we can get a pick out of him at least. 3rd round pick. That may be worth it. We'll see what happens. I don't think you can trade away those guys, can you? Can you trade away their rights? Oh, you qualified players back in June, and 2 of them still haven't signed in the past 6 weeks. You know what? I want to go to my contract screen just to stop the sim here. I don't really care. Stop. Oh, it didn't stop it. I want to go see if you can trade these guys. Let's see. Let's see if you can trade Miles. Because if you can trade Miles, trade away his rights. Oh, yeah, you can totally. So we can see what his value is, all right? He comes to the middle of the D. Let's see here. I guess he's worth about a second. Let me just take a look here. Yeah, he's worth about a little bit over a high second is what he'd be worth. So if we can get a second round pick for Miles, I'd be happy. Otherwise, it doesn't really matter to me. So we're just going to wait him out and see what happens. We can go without him. And if he takes the accept of the 10, sometimes they accept, sometimes they wait it out. I mean, we had that with Matt Bolesky when we were doing Anaheim. We just couldn't afford to keep him around, and he waited it out the whole time. And it looks like Miles is going to do the same thing. He's going to wait it out. Wow. All right, his asking price may have come down now, though. And look, he didn't even do it. Okay, hold on. Let me go to GM options. Let's go to free agency. Let's see what he's asking for now. All right, let's see what he's asking for now. Because if he's asking for it, we'll give it to him. He was 2.045. So he has dropped in his asking price. Let's give him the 2.045 for 1 year. Oh, his asking price is 1.860 now. Never mind. Okay. That's less than what we were going to give you. So there you go. There's your savings right there. 2 teams interested. Who the hell else is interested? Who is interested in my goalie? Who is that? Edmonton. It says Edmonton. Why does it say 2? Oh, maybe because I've offered him through free agency as opposed to through the re-sign screen. That's fine. I may have saved some money doing that. Let's see what happens. Scout assignment. We'll send our scout out here. I want to get this year going really quick because we've been dragging our heels. Not dragging our heels, just taking a long time. Let's go over to the WHL. Couple top 5s, a number first rounders. The OHL's got a couple top 10s. Let's start with the WHL for 6 weeks. Why not? Take a peek. All right, let's keep going. Let's see if we get Justin Miles. Oh, yeah, here you go. He rejected our offer. It was simply not within my consideration range. If you're still interested, we could discuss a higher salary. What the hell? Are you really going to wait it out, buddy? Oh, my God. Okay, hold on. What does he want? It looks like he wants 1.810 now. Okay, let's give him 1.810. Let's see what happens with that. That might work. That might work because it said he was asking 1.7. All right, let's sim up to the Calgary game. I don't know if he'll be ready to go by then, but see, there's Mitch Moroz. He took it after some time, and it might kick over by the Calgary game. It will not. We will proceed as if he's not coming right now. So we're gonna go to edit our lines. Best lines. Now, we had it like this. Nugent Hopkins on the top line. Konechny on this. Nichushkin and Beckett are going to switch. Look at Beckett. 88 overall he jumped to. Hall and Nugent Hopkins are 91. Broadhead still an 84. Downey 83. This is just ridiculous. Mitch Moroz is on the team. I'm going to have to send him down. Hedman and Carlson. Nurse, Marincin, and Lemke and Bowie. That's good. Power play, fine. Goaltending. We've got Kunitz up is actually 82 overall. I don't think that I necessarily even want him down in the minors. But you know what? He could do better. He could do better down in the minors. That's just smarter, I think, for us. All right, we'll do best lines down here. William Couture. Is it William? I believe it is. William Couture. Power forward center. He could play up if we wanted him to. I don't know that I want him to, though. Zinoviev, 79. Yeah, you know what? We'll just leave it like that. We'll play Mitch Moroz on the 4th line. Who really cares that much? And then their goalies. Oh, sorry. Goalies there. Who they have? Rathian and OJ. All right, so we'll continue like this. This is pretty much how we want our lines to be anyway, I believe. Let me go to GM options. Oh, there's probably guys we can send down that are being played. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, no. Mitch Moroz. Urich? Josh Urich? He's not being played, is he? No, he's not. Why? You know what? We'll send Moroz down. It's probably because of, there you go. Bolduc's up there. We'll send you down. And, Lemke's minor top 2. Is there a D that's considered top 2 D, or top 6? No. He's our best option, I think. All right, so we'll go back to edit lines. Best lines again. I'll have to fix this Nichushkin switch. Whoops. There you go. Konechny and Nichushkin and Beckett. There you go. And that'll put Urich, Braid, and Volk. That's much better. I like that a lot better. All right, and William Couture. Best lines here. And there's Bolduc. He slides in there nicely. Nick Waugh. How did I miss you? You're 80 overall too? Power forward? Wow. They're getting up there, guys. They're getting up there. All right, defense. Dermott, camps. Okay, we're good. We're good there. Okay, so let's sim. Let's see if we get. Let's see if he decides to sign finally. Pardon me. I don't know what's taking so long. Okay, so this should be another great year for us. I just don't see why it wouldn't. We'll sim a couple days because I want Miles to take the contract finally, for God's sake. Oh, and we finally got Miles. We lost to Calgary somehow. That's okay. I'll stop the sim here, and we'll get Miles in there. They think it's going to be a good year for rookies. All right. Coaching options. Edit lines. Roster moves. I don't know what our cap space is like. 1.9. We got tons of cap space right now. Rookie goalies. Or not rookie goalies. We need goalies. Overall, he's a minor starter, so we're going to send Kunitz down. We will edit the lines again. We're going to have to adjust the goalie. Miles. There you go. Oklahoma. There you go. Kunitz. Perfecto. I can't believe we lucked out with that goalie. That's so crazy. All right. Let's get this bad boy going now. All right. I want Connor McDavid to like absolutely excel this year. It'd be so nice to see him score a ton of goals. Taylor Hall score a ton of goals. All right. They're expecting us to make the playoffs. I hope so. With this lineup, how could you not make the playoffs? It's just ridiculous. The offensive power we have and the goaltending power, the defensive power, it's just insane. You know, we should be winning almost every game. We don't, for some weird reason, but we should be. Nichushkin, he's got 3 goals. McDavid with 5 assists, and he had a couple goals himself. He's probably at 2 or 3 as well. A 6-1 win. Nicely done. All right, so we'll continue this. So we got everybody signed, thanks to that trade for Beckett. And this is going to be our last season, guys. So, I mean, say goodbye, right? Say goodbye at this point. Here we go. The beginning of the last Edmonton Oilers season. We'll probably get through 1 month here before I'll have to stop. Just because of how much time's left in the video. 17-minute mark already. So we're running out of time a little bit here. That's okay. That is okay with me. 6-0 right off the bat. Hall starts with a hat trick. That is the kind of start we needed from these guys. Absolutely. And then we lose 5-1 to the Calgary Flames. Oh, man. It's weird like that sometimes. And there's a 3-2 loss. What's going on? Hall, 4 goals in 2 games, and then no goals in 2 games. That's okay. That's okay. Tons of time left. Tons of time. We're still got a above 500 record. 4 games in. You can't write it off after 4 games, that's for sure. I mean, there you go. See? Hall scores. Nugent Hopkins gets some assists. I bet you Connor McDavid has like got 4 goals and 5 assists. You know, he's at that point where he's just behind. And it's funny. When we started this, Taylor Hall scored a ton of goals. I think it was like 48, 49 goals. And we're like, finally a realistic sim. The players are producing at an insane rate. There's no reason why we shouldn't be winning every game. Or there's no reason why we shouldn't see Hall producing at that 50 goal, around that 50 goal mark every year. But he just does not do that. None of the players ended up doing that long term. It was just the 1 season. All right, you know what? There were a couple guys in the O. So we're going to scout the OHL for 6 weeks. Not that it matters because we're not going to do the draft. But you know what? Got to keep up the appearances. Otherwise, you got the scout harassing you, telling you asking you why you haven't sent him out in forever. All right, the Islanders up next. John Tavares, he got 6 goals, and we lose to them in OT. And Halsey comes up with a goal in that one, too. So he's on fire right now. 7 goals through 8 games. 8 goals through 9 games. Good job for Hall. He's doing it up, man. There you go. 10 goals, 8 goals, 10 games. I mean, there's a lot to write home about right now. I mean, there's only 1 game where we don't have a point in. That is a big deal. So we got through the 1 month. Yeah, we're going to cut it off there, guys. I know. Oh, why is it still going? Stop the sim. I know, that was barely even a month. And a 9-2 win at the end. We'll do a quick review to see where we stand. Save percentage, we are up there in 4th, 930. Goals against, we are in 3rd, and 198. Points, Hall was 17. He's 3 off the lead. Nugent Hopkins was 16. He's in number 8th. Wins, Price is tied for 1, actually. Goals, Hall has 9. Erik Karlsson has 8 goals. Nugent Hopkins with 15 assists. Konechny with 10. So really good starts for everybody so far. In terms of points, we're actually not even first in the league right now. Ottawa Senators have 21 points. 21 points. Hold on. Before we end this, I got to take a look at the player stats. NHL. I got to look at Ottawa. If Justin Schultz is scoring at a point per game pace, I might lose my mind. I might lose my mind. Justin Schultz, give me a break. Hold on. getting this started. Hold on, let's see. Points, yeah, look at that. Multiple guys at points, more than a point per game. Connor McDavid's only at a point per game right now. Only. Nichushkin a little bit under. Beckett at 6, he's half. But Konecny at 14 points. He's 89 overall now. 89 overall. And he's playing on the second line. He's still not good enough because of how many good centers we have. A 91, an 89, and a 98. There's some depth right there. There's some depth. All right. I wanted to quickly check Ottawa. That's what I was looking for. Ottawa Senators. No. Actually, I don't even see Justin Schultz here. Oh, there he is. 6 points. There you go, Justin Schultz. 6 points. Not something that's really good. David Perron, he's got 16 points. And Bobby Ryan at 18. That's the big one right there. I don't know how they're winning all these games. Who do they have in net? They have a good goalie. Lehner, 80. Oh, Robin Lehner's 89 overall? That's crazy. And think we had the option between trading for him and John Gibson. He got to 89. Made the mistake there. I will admit that. All right, guys. Well, that's where I'm going to leave this episode. Thanks for watching. When we come back, we'll be doing more. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at TargetOdd18. Until next time, I'm Target Audience, and I'll catch you guys out on the ice.